Evening to everyone. The Kumaraguru Institution Students Leadership Council Investiture Ceremony for the batch 2020-21 will commence in a short while from now. Thank you.
Leadership is what humans survive for. The first thing you do is you survive. You get food, you get shelter, you get clothes, you want to live. The moment, the first step after getting your basic needs, you want to get better. You want to get greater. You want to become amazing. And that is leadership.
We, the Leadership Council, strongly believe that we have the potentiality to channelize our energy and your energy too, and devote ourselves and also help devote yourself for growth and progress of humanity.
Leadership is not just a position or a title, it is an action and responsibilities. And yet we are here and you are here, we together can take it as a responsibility and achieve it and do great things.
Dear audience, we have an announcement for you. Following the social distancing norms, may we request the audience to be seated in alternate rows and alternate seats. Kindly ensure that the seats next to you is left vacant and also you're seated on the alternate rows. Thank you. Vanakkam and Namaskaram. On behalf of Kumaraguru Institutions, we extend a warm welcome to everyone gathered here and joining us virtually to witness the most eagerly awaited Students' Leadership Council Investiture Ceremony of the Batch 2020-21. Leadership is not only power and privilege. It is also the demonstration of responsibility, compassion, decisiveness, and resilience, especially during the extraordinary times such as the present, when the world is mitigating the global health crisis. While each of us were safe within the confines of our homes, these leaders, from healthcare to technologists, police force to sanitation workers, with absolute commitment were in the forefront to ward off the virus. Leaders lead by example, and we as an institution, following the pathway of our visionary founder chairman, Arutchelvar Dr. N. Mahalingam Iyer, also participated in this noble gesture and extended our support. Yes, Kumaraguru Institutions has always been a thriving ecosystem for excellence, grooming young talents into exemplary leaders in diverse fields for nearly 4 decades. Today is a red-letter day marking the investiture ceremony of Kumaraguru Students' Leadership Council of the Batch 2020-21, which is the official induction of the office bearers, conferring his or her responsibility, right, and authority of office, who shall be the torch bearers of the values that Kumaraguru Institutions stands for. With this note, we move forward to begin the investiture ceremony by invoking the blessings of the Almighty with the praise song by Shreya of second year Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Thank you, Shreya. May I now invite Dr. Vigila Kennedy, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, a progressive leader using innovative strategies at class to welcome the gathering.
Good evening and a very warm welcome. On behalf of Kumaraguru Institutions, let me welcome you to the Leadership Council Investiture Ceremony for the Batch 2021. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome the dignitaries who are here. I welcome Mr. Shankar Vanavarayar, Joint Correspondent of Kumaraguru Institutions. I welcome Dr. Srinivasan, Principal of KCT, and I welcome Dr. Saravanan, Dean of KCT, and Dr. Eli Larasi, who is heading the School of Foundational Sciences. My very warm welcome to all the Leadership Council members. I think you are the special invitees today, and we are very happy and delighted that you could take up this role. I know that you would have come through different paths, you would have come from different backgrounds. Today, you have taken up the role of a leader, and I'm sure that this particular journey that you have in front of you will be fruitful and will be impactful. Let me welcome all the members of faculty and the leaders who are here, different heads of the departments who are here in the auditorium who have joined us, and also welcome all the viewers who have joined us through YouTube to join us in this ceremony. I welcome the first year students very specially, because this is an occasion for you to see what is happening in Kumaraguru Institution and the leadership opportunities that you can gain and you can experience in the institution. I welcome the parents and I welcome the family members who would have joined us to see this very important program function in the lives of our students. Now, why do we have this Leadership Council and why this investiture ceremony? Kumaraguru Institutions believes in building leaders. We believe in building holistic individuals. And just as our founder, Aruchelva Dr. N. Mahalingam Ayya, was a leader in his own domain, in this region, in the country, he was a leader. And he made that impact and that change. We follow his footsteps to create those small impacts in the world. And we encourage every student to take up a leadership position in various ways. Today, our Leadership Council is sitting here, and they are leaders because of ranks. They hold certain positions, and they are involved in leading people within Kumaraguru institutions and even sometimes outside. Because these are opportunities where they lead different forums, different clubs. Fantastic opportunities to build skills. And I would encourage and I would wish each one of them to take up those roles to create those impacts. I would just like to close with this thought. When we say leadership, I believe that there are 3 I's. One is the intention of what we need to do. Intention of the purpose of what we need to do. I think every leader has to have an intention of what to create. The second is influence, influencing others, so that they aspire and they become much more than who they are, for which we need to be inspirational. The third one is the impact. As Steve Jobs said, make a dent in the universe. We may be great leaders. I wish that we become great leaders like Gandhiji and others. But at the same time, in our own small corners, if we are able to make an impact, if we are able to make a dent, I think we are leaders. I would also tell people who have joined us online who may not hold a rank as a leader, but you can become a leader. You are a leader in your own sphere through the sphere of influence. Wherever you are, if you are able to create that positive impact, you become a leader. And I wish that each one of you become those kinds of leaders. With those thoughts, again, I welcome our Leadership Council, each member of our Leadership Council of this particular batch, and I wish that they will have a very successful year, a fulfilling year where they are inspired and where they will inspire others. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for delivering the welcome address and setting the context for the investiture ceremony. Now, may I invite Mr. Nivethan, Program Lead, Center for Leadership Empowerment and Development, to present a salute of Kumaraguru Leadership Council.
Good evening and vanakkam to everyone present here and all those who are watching online. I'm here to set the context and tell about the Leadership Council, especially to those freshers who came into the folds of KCT last week and into the folds of the Kumaraguru family, the class, the last month. The batch which recently passed out, the batch of 2016 to 20, and this batch, the current batch, will remain special as they carry the year 2020 in their tenure. The year 2020 will always remain special to many of us as the year of Dr. Kalam, who made us dream, set us into the path, and ignited the fire in us to aspire for a better future. Our founder chairman, Arutselva Dr. N. Mahalingamaya, a visionary who always believed in building the nation through the holistic development of student, under the guidance of our chairman and correspondent, and with our able leadership of our joint correspondent, the Leadership Council was established in the year 2016. This batch will be the fifth batch who are here for the investiture ceremony. The Leadership Council is a league of leaders who work along with the students, administration, the management, and the faculty and staff for the holistic development of the student community. The Council is envisioned to be an active in decision-making process for institutional development, reforms, and take part in strategic planning and execution at the department level and through the other verticals. The Council is for the student well-being and for the overall progress through continuous development. The Leadership Council strives to enhance students' experience and expectations, leading to personal success as well. This year, we'll have 40 leaders. The class, the first year, the class will be, this is the first time for the class who will be having their positions in the Leadership Council. So along with the 30 from KCT and BS, and with the 10 leaders from class, this year we'll be having 40 students. These leaders will be representing 14 departments in KCT, 5 in class, and along with other verticals. The other verticals include academic research, academic design, academic innovation, along with other extracurricular verticals like sports, representing both men and women, entrepreneurship, social impact, ethics and values, arts, literature, national organization, entrepreneurship, and leadership, learning and development. We are in the end of the year 2020. It has been a year of resilience, and I'm sure this batch of leaders, along with the members of leadership, academic administration, faculty, and staff, will strive to ensure that when we look back, we'll have a story to tell. Stories of volunteering, stories of initiating projects, stories of creating impact, of teamwork, of days and nights of work, of exhibiting their leadership skill, and also, importantly, learn lessons from their challenges and failures. Wishing this batch and also promising to strive together for a greater impact for the institution, which we are sure will ripple through the society and to the nation and also to the world out there. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Nivethan. May I now invite Dr. J. Srinivasan, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Technology, to offer the felicitations.
Esteemed Joint Correspondent, Sri Shankar Vanavarayar, Principal of K Class, Dr. Vijila Kennedy, Dean, Associate Dean, senior members of the management, heads of the various departments, Leadership Council members, student members, other invitees, friends, good evening to everybody. It's my pleasure to connect with you in this fine evening in which we are gathered here for this investiture ceremony of 2021 batch in the Leadership Council. And of course, a great opportunity has come to our student friends who are coming in this Leadership Council for this year, especially during this pandemic period. Of course, we had a review long time back, as I remember, for some of the departments. I was one of the members in the review committees for selection of Leadership Council members. But somehow this got delayed, like the installation has got delayed due to various reasons. But nevertheless, it's not so bad, rather it isn't. The opportunity is always there. And now the Leadership Council is becoming a good blend of various domains, not only in engineering, but we have arts and science college students also coming in. So there is a plenty of opportunity to blend together the various domains apart from engineering and make a difference in various fields, like bringing in creativity, innovation. Of course, we have blend of students in the departments. Some students may be good in technically very good, knowledge based very good. Some students may be good in marketing. Some students may be good in management. Some students may be good in many other aspects. So blending together like economics or social science, blending together all these things, the Leadership Council may be able to bring laurels and developments to the departments and to the institutions. And we have already come to a very grown stage. Now our Leadership Council members should take the additional responsibility of bringing in innovation, creativity in our association activities wherever possible. Of course, with the collaboration of all the student members in the department and in institutions, they can bring in plenty of difference and new innovations wherever possible. That will be very much beneficial for you as well as for the institutions as well. Of course, in this roadmap, probably the Leadership Council presidents or other representatives, they have to make a lot of sacrifices. It is not that I am that kind of self-motivation may be gone, and one has to think on a collective basis. It's not that we are individually working for some cause. Only a group working will fetch good results. I request all the Leadership Council members to collaborate with all your department students for the benefit of the department. Also, you make interdisciplinary approach wherever possible to link all other students from other domains also for the benefit of the department and institutions. With that note, thank you very much for being with us. My best wishes to all the Leadership Council members, the presidents of the associations, as well as various thrust area domains, presidents and representatives. Best wishes to take forward our endeavors to higher levels, to achieve greater heights. Of course, we have to maintain our status and we have to grow further in our status if we want to be on the top. Keeping that in mind, I request all of you to work for more and more success for the institutions. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for offering your felicitations. The vision of leadership permeates the organization and is manifested in the actions, beliefs, values, and goals of the leader. This vision attracts and affects everyone in the organization who is engaged in living this set of actions, beliefs, values, and goals. May I now invite Sri Shankar Vanavarayar, Joint Correspondent, Kumaraguru Institutions, to deliver the presidential address amongst the budding leaders who aspire to contribute to that noble vision.
Greetings to all of you on this eventful day. A day when we are truly proud to anoint the next league of leaders of the Kumaraguru institutions. Warm greetings to the proud parents who are here physically, the administrative leadership of the institution, and the various departments of the Kumaraguru Institutions Group. My greetings also to the hundreds of KCTians of the present and past who are watching this program live and who, I presume I'm looking and speaking while there is a physical audience here. This is the time where complexity and extraordinary has become the ordinary, and all of us are getting used to this new normal. We wanted to make this event as real, as impactful, as felt as possible. Hence, there is a delay, as the principal just mentioned. But also, I think there is an opportunity to think very different. I want to tell you that this year's difference in format, where all of us, the so-called leaders, are on the ground, are equal, on the ground, and together. Maybe this is a message. 2020, as Nivedan said, is the year of Dr. Kalam. Not because he was born or not because he passed away this year, but this is the year he wanted us to dream about. Maybe this year has remnants of his presence because he was somebody who loved the fact of being close, being common, but being extraordinary. All of us are normally there on the dais, and then a large event happens. Today we are all together, as I said, and it's a very powerful feeling. And we are looking ahead into 2021, hopefully the year where the pandemic will come to an end, or at least under control. I want to talk about or think about leadership. Leadership is one word which everybody loves, a lot of people want to be, many feel pressurized by, and great change, historic impact has happened. If you break down the word leadership, the words that come to my mind are vision, ownership, dynamism, values, passion, impact, volunteerism, and dedication. And there could be many more, I'm sure you're thinking. And leadership is, according to me, an amalgamation of many of these things. Sometimes leadership is taken too grand, sometimes leadership is taken too serious. But leadership primarily is action. Action with many of these words. Dedication, passion, vision, strategy, and many of these words. For me, leadership also means so much more. I keep thinking about leadership, is it the noise, the echo, or is it the voice? For me, the other example that comes to my mind is a leader, a hero, or a servant. And I use these words equally. Because I don't think there can be a hero without being a servant. And I don't think there can be a servant without some amount of heroism if you're a leader. For me, the terminology servant leadership, when I heard about it many years ago, thanks to my leadership fellowship, it truly made me think very different. Because you think about leader as there and a servant as there. But servant leadership brings these two terms together. I also want to think about a historic figure like a gladiator. Is a gladiator a hero or a servant or a slave? You think about it, the gladiator has to be a servant to dedication, to strength, to skill, to the fierce fighting tendency, then he gets heroic. Friends, I think leadership is something like that. We see the noise, we see the echo, we see the light, we see the impact, but I think leadership is nothing but hard work, persistence, passion, vision, and so much more with a lot of values. I think it's important for us to think about these terminologies today because we are celebrating leadership. And we are celebrating leadership. Some of us, older, are celebrating leadership through younger leaders. I want to now take this opportunity to welcome the 40 fantastic girls and boys of the Kumaraguru institutions, who we call them leaders now. I don't know whether they will call them heroes, call themselves heroes, servants, or leaders. I think it's important to start this day with a lot of gratitude, humility, and vision. And why do I say gratitude? Because none of us have got here without many people's effort. If I'm standing here, the infra, facilities, events, communication teams have been working for days, and the whole day at least, to get me to stand here and talk. And so many others have got us here. Somebody drove us here, somebody came on a train, and so much more. But these are simple things to an event. But what got us to this age and capacity, and certainly to all of you, I think it's important to think of gratitude. This is a special moment if we are sitting proud in our smart-looking blazers. It also means that so many people had tireless nights and maybe not so smart moments to get us here. Please think about your parents, your teachers, your friends, your mentors, and sometimes your adversaries who got you here. This is the moment of gratitude. And why humility? Because leadership, as I said, is an echo. But where is the voice? Maybe the voice comes from your forum, your department association, your various clubs, various activities. You are a reflection, you are a sample, and maybe you're a lead amongst other leaders. Hence, humility is very important. Vision, extraordinarily important, because a leader is not an action player who takes the baton and gives the baton. That's a relay where there is a formality of leadership passing the baton. But in between is the possibility of changing course, changing strategy, taking things much higher. I want to remind you that with this gratitude, with a vision, and with the excitement, so much more is possible. But how did these leaders become leaders? For the past many months, as the principal mentioned, many SOPs, presentations, interviews have been going on. I want to first appreciate and acknowledge, before we celebrate the 40 leaders here, I want to appreciate almost 400 people who took part in this process at various levels, or maybe it's more than 400. Because some of you friends have decided to walk outside your comfort zone. And what is the comfort zone? Everybody is busy, everybody has academics, everybody has a lot of fun, everybody has passions, but some people want to do more. I want to remember, acknowledge, appreciate all those hundreds of people who have been working hard, and some of that cream has actually landed here. And to many of you who are watching and thinking, to the freshers, to the seniors, and to others who did not opt for this, I want to tell you, your chance is still waiting. Maybe not here, maybe not today, sometime soon, but you have to aspire. Walk outside that comfort zone. I want to wish you for that journey. It's very important. I also want to remember and acknowledge the fact that this Leadership Council is not built on itself. It's built on many years of student leadership. For the last 36, 37 years, this campus has seen extraordinary leaders. Maybe they were called different names. Maybe they were called a president. Maybe they were called a student leader or something else. But all of you are actually standing on the fantastic work and efforts of hundreds of KCTians of the past who have made this possible. I want to also remember the last many leadership councils who have built this platform to this level, because without which this event will be still on trial. It will not be in its perfect foundation. So we should remember them. And finally, to this fantastic 40. This fantastic 40 is all sitting smart with their faces covered, as if they will not speak, they will only see. I also think another metaphor in that. These are not only action heroes, these are intellectual giants who we want them to be. The Leadership Council of the Kumaraguru institutions is not only an action body. Individually they represent action, but collectively they represent vision, intellectual strength, and a lot of morality. That is what the Leadership Council of these institutions is going to be. They will be a thought leadership body who will advise, propose, study, research, so many things that have to happen better for themselves, for the institution, for society, and certainly for the thousands of their some seniors and many juniors, and classmates, of course. I want to congratulate all of them, and I also want to congratulate their parents, because what more can there be to see your son or daughter walk up to get a badge to be called a leader? And they've started this so soon. I think, friends, you should use this as a moment of simulation. If it's possible now, in this lab called Kumaraguru College of Technology, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, Kumaraguru College of Technology Business School, I think we should remember, if this lab simulation is successful, life simulation also will be successful. So leadership path starts now, but the end will be many decades, many decades, and maybe It'll impact a society, a country, a company, or your family, or yourself. I also want to talk about the fact that leadership is always spoken about as an external dimension. That's why so many leaders go through stress, go through a lot of mental agony. But there are some leaders who look so peaceful and easeful. Dr. Vijala invoked the Mahatma, and we should remember his leadership for the fact that he conquered the mighty British through a peaceful process to get us freedom, and so that we can all stand proud here. But let's not forget, the Mahatma's greater battle was not with the British, was with himself. Gandhiji is called Mahatma not because he won freedom. He's called Mahatma because he was able to win himself. His journey within, he was able to lead within. Friends, I want to tell you, and this is to everybody, all of us, including myself, the journey is to discover, is to find yourself, and to win yourself. And this is not to defeat anything inside. It's to accept yourself, is to find the calm and peace, then the energy and the vision will come. This is a journey where I feel every leader has to impact, but please start with impacting yourself. That is what will get you a long innings as a leader and not a short burst of excitement. The 2020 Leadership Council, as was mentioned before, should be called the Kalam Council in many ways. And guess what? There were memes talking about the fact that 2020 innamo neneche, kadasila it has become a gap year without nothing happening. We thought India will become a superpower, but India is a stagnant reality to its economy and so many other things, even though we are fast kicking back. But why is this important, and why is this still Kalam's year? We don't celebrate Dr. Kalam for the fact that he put the rocket in the sky or the fact that he made us a nuclear power. I think we celebrate him for the fact that he took failure with a stride, represented his juniors and his colleagues, and stood like a leader right there. So maybe, again, 2020, when some of you become leaders, you have to remember the fact that leadership is not always that mighty thing where you celebrate a rocket. You also have to take the fact that a rocket will go down. Sometimes it doesn't happen. So that way, I think it's very important, friends, for all of us to remember leadership is a game, is a roller coaster, but it's a long run. And this should be the year when we overcame this. You know, I laugh at this meme that I read. Humans who want to go to the moon and Mars and want to sell real estate plots in Mars can't kill a virus that simple soap can kill. You know, if you think about it deeply, it worries me too. This is also because we have been too busy entertaining and being happy about simple realities. Maybe our investment into basic sciences, into public health, into being ready for facing something like this was not good enough. And guess what? The world will not look at governments, world will look at institutions, universities, colleges, professors, and even some students for answers. Because who are we going to? Of course, we can ask our Prime Minister, we can ask the President of America, but who will they turn to for the vaccine? They will have to turn to researchers. They're looking at Oxford, they're looking at corporate giants which have fantastic R&D infrastructure. So friends, leadership this year is teaching us the purpose of it. The purpose is to impact people. The purpose is to see the last person is not left behind. At least we have to create much more opportunities. To these 40, to this fantastic 40, I want to tell them that they cannot sleep if there are somebody else who they know or they can have access to who are not sleeping well. And this is not to put pressure. This is not to say that they shouldn't sleep. 8 hours is what will make a great leader wake up next morning very well. But you cannot be in your little zones and little forums and make a change. You got to walk out in the campus. You got to walk out into society, make that big transformation, and that's our expectation. We are very proud because in some ways we feel stronger as an institution. We are not alone. Of course, all of us, all our hundreds of staff and faculty, about 700 and about 7,000 students are with us. But also to have a hard-working, fantastic 40 with us feels stronger. We feel more secure and we feel that we can do more. And this is where I want to also wish you and thank you, because I think a lot of what we want to do will happen through you. That is extremely important. Finally, to the hundreds who are watching, you're watching this sort of match which is happening like the T20, where the players don't know whether they're playing the game or acting for the camera. And so am I confused a little now, because I don't know where to look and who to address. But I want to tell some of you who are watching virtually that please think of your path of making change. Start with simple change within yourself. Start this journey to conquer yourself. Then naturally go conquer the world. Make a mark, make a change. And to all you girls and boys, or call you leaders, I want to say that we want to see you finish the next year, which we don't know whether it will be virtual, whether it will be physical, whether it will be a combination. We don't know what it's going to be. But it's going to be an extraordinary year because you can innovate, invent anything and everything. Because the rules of the game are absolutely changed. So I want to wish you to make you as the best innovators, because Avengers come and save the planet not by ordinary means. They need supernatural powers. Yes, in the cinema it's scripted, it's animated, but in the real world we have to perform. We have to work very hard. Please vision, please use this opportunity. As I said, it's a simulation. And use that simulation to build yourself, because if you can do it here, as I said, you can do it anywhere else in the world. Collective strength certainly will make a difference, and we see that in campus, we celebrate that in campus. And I, for sure, for the last 8 years, have been inspired with so many young people. And there is so much said about KCT and the other institutions. But I must tell you, that is only because so many young people have contributed to this, working along with the 400 or 700 of us who work hard for the institution. And you too will follow that league, and I want to wish and thank you for that in advance. Once again, our friends, best wishes, and to all of you watching, enjoy the show, look at each one of them with pride, and tomorrow you can start supporting them or asking them and suggesting to them, because their time has already started and they've been doing well for the last many weeks. Once again, let's celebrate leadership, but let's break down leadership into many components and build ourselves and find our way and find the leader within us. Thank you very much and best wishes.
Thank you, sir, for emphasizing that a leader is an optimal combination of service and leadership, and significance of perseverance, passion, gratitude, and humility to emerge as visionary leaders impacting the community. Here comes the most defining moment of the investiture ceremony, the adorning of the badge and signing of the charter. The incumbent leadership council members will come forward accompanied by music. The LC members will be presented with a badge which symbolizes the responsibility of the leadership role taken up, following which the charter will be signed by the leadership council member. Owing to the social distancing norms, we request the incumbent leadership council members and the dignitaries who shall be invited to do the honors to refrain themselves from shaking hands, and the badges would be presented to them overhand. Thank you. And moving forward, I invite Venkat Prasad, President of the Department of Aeronautical Engineering, the President of the Department of Aeronautical Engineering, whose life's mission is to become an officer in the Indian Armed Forces. I invite Dr. Sundar Rajan, Head Department of Aeronautical Engineering, to adorn the badge for Venkat. Venkat has participated in the All India Republic Day Camp 2019 at New Delhi, representing Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andhra Pradesh Directorate, and won the second position in the Prime Minister's rally at RDC 2019. He represented the state of Tamil Nadu at the Rashtrapati Bhavan to meet the President of India during the Republic Day Camp. Known for his social commitment, Venkat volunteered to assist the policies and civic authorities to alleviate the spread of the pandemic. He has been playing an active role in Students for the Exploration and Development of Space (SEDS) since his first year, and presently part of the Board of Governors. Hearty congratulations, Venkat. Next in line is Julash T, the President of the Department of Automobile Engineering, an all-rounder who has carved a niche for himself in every assignment that he becomes part of. May I invite Dr. Shivakumar, Head Department of Automobile Engineering, to adorn the badge. Julash is an active member of Garage and his department association on the academic front. Also, he devotes his time with Hasya, Kural and Drama Club of KCT. The credits do not end there. National level runner-up of the 7th Go-Kart Design Challenge 2020, Julash has also won the 2nd place in paper presentation on hybrid vehicle. A recipient of Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship for 3 consecutive years, he has been placed in Repos Energy India Private Limited, Pune, and is associated with the organization as intern. We wish you all success, Julash. Next we have Jennifer Gabriela, the President of the Department of Biotechnology. May I invite Dr. Bhaskar, Head Department of Biotechnology, to do the honors. With an ambition to pursue PhD in the field of microbial sciences and join as a researcher in the R&D sector of pharma industry, Jennifer is the co-member of CARE COVID-19 Response Bulletin and production head of Namma Cafe. Co-member of Yugam Hospitality team of 2018 and 19, she attended the summer exchange program at the State University of New York. Jennifer was a winter intern at Pfizer Healthcare India Private Limited and proud recipient of Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship for 3 consecutive years. Jennifer, we wish you all success. Moving forward is Haran TK, the President of the Department of Civil Engineering. May I invite Dr. Selvam, Head Department of Civil Engineering, to do the honors. A multitasker who is keen on delivering useful information related to science and technology, Haran is a YouTuber interested in share market, writes poems in Tamil and is passionate about nature. Haran has held responsibility as the Secretary of Civil Engineering Association and overall events coordinator of Civil Department for Yugam 2020. He aspires to become an entrepreneur and serve the society to the best of his abilities. Best wishes for your upcoming journey, Haran. Next we have Aman Asaid, the President of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. May I invite Dr. Devaki, Head Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to do the honors. This young talent has been the Treasurer and Vice President of Soil Club and Vice Treasurer of the Computer Science Department Association. Conceding to his ambition to become a data scientist, he has presented a number of papers in journals and conferences. Some of his DIY projects include a crime reporting application for Android vehicles, pollution detection and control mechanism in textile industries. All the very best, Arman, for your aspirations. Next in line is Shobana, the President of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. May I invite Dr. Anil Kumar, Head Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, to do the honors. A civil service aspirant, Shobana is a straight rank holder in her grade 10 board exams. A Lance Corporal, she has attended 2 combined annual training camps and pre-intergroup competition in firing in NCC. She is the event coordinator of Warfare 2019 and Corps Fest 2019. And she is also the recipient of Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship for 3 consecutive years. We wish you all the very best, Shobana. The next in line is the President of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Sukirta. May I now invite Dr. Pasupati, Head Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to do the honors. Sukirta is the Joint Secretary of Kural Club, a fantastic 40ian of the ECE department, a Super 60ian and the co-lead of Strategic Resource Management at the research platform of Kumaraguru. She has published 8 research papers in various international journals and has been part of the Vikasa Leadership Retreat Rishikesh. She has been the co-organizer of the Tech Conclave Europe 2020 and Ignite 2020. She aims to pursue Masters in Communication Engineering, and we wish you all the very best, Sukarta. Next, I invite Yashwant Kumar, President of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to come forward. And may I invite Dr. Malarvidi, Head Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to do the honors. Yashwant was the Joint Secretary of EEE during his second year and has presented technical papers at IEEE Discover 2019 conference. He is one among the top 6 students to avail scholarship for Protosim program, which kindled his interest to work in the automotive industry. We hope that his leadership position instills the quality of being a responsible and a trustworthy leader. All the very best, Yashwant. Style, Vogue, label. No wonder these words are related to fashion. On this note, we have Carolyn Linda, President of Fashion Technology. May I invite Dr. Ramakrishnan, Head Department of Fashion Technology, to do the honors, please. Best Department Association Volunteer, Innovation Coordinator, and the Executive Member of the Fashion Technology Department Association. These are few of the many accomplishments of Linda, who has been journeying here at KCT. Linda has won many laurels to the institution by participating in a number of events and competitions conducted by premier institutions across the country. Being the creative director of a label, Hasiki, and to be the most influential fashion designer and stylist is what Linda earns with passion. All the very best, Linda, for you to reach great heights. Start believing in yourself, for everything will fall into place, believes Kavipriya, the President of Information Technology. May I invite Dr. Alamelu, Head Department of Information Technology, to adorn the badge, please. Kavipriya has volunteered to take up several roles in college, including the event coordinator of IT department, monitor the Ignite Bootcamp 2018, and the overall coordinator of Yugam for the IT department 2019. She is also an active member of Kumaraguru clubs and forums like Agam, NSS, RRC, BBC, Rotaract, and Namakafe. Congratulations, Kavipriya, and best wishes for your future endeavors. Now I invite Ashwath, the President of Mechanical Engineering. May I invite Dr. Vail Murugan, Head Department of Mechanical Engineering, to do the honors. Ashwath is currently the Secretary of Kumaraguru Drama Troupe and has been the Vice President of Kumaraguru Hasya, Lead of Media and Documentation Team of MEA, Co-Lead of Yugam Pro Shows, Organizer of SDC, a one-week training program of Mechanical Engineering Freshers, and Organizer of Department Yugam Workshops. Ashwant is also the Joint Secretary of Mechanical Engineering Association and the co-organizer of the Department Yugam Workshops. He aims to become an IAS officer and wish to serve the society by exploring beyond his limits. All the very best. Next in line is the President of Mechatronics Engineering, Dana Prasad. May I invite Dr. Saravana Mogan, Head Department of Mechatronics Engineering, to do the honors. Dana Prasad is the overall events coordinator of Yugam 2019 and 2020 socio-constant volunteer. A compulsive volunteer in a number of social initiatives, he was the care volunteer at Kerala Flood Relief Team and UIR KCT volunteer since 2019. He is the Robotics and Automation Club co-member for the year 2020 and an active student leader at Ignite. We wish you all the very best to achieve your dreams. Moving on, we have Sanjeev Khanna, the President of KCT Business School. May I invite Dr. Mary Cherian, Head MBA Program, to do the honors. Sanjeev has secured the Best Manager Award in Avanta 20 and the Best Presenter Award at SECE. He has been a social media intern in TDI, Operations Management intern at CRI Pumps, and a delegate of Thailand in the IIMB MUN 2020. Sanjeev is also an active sports player and has won second place in the state level basketball tournament held at Trivandrum. Best wishes, Sanjeev. Moving forward, we have Vijay Kumar, the President of Masters in Computer Applications, and may I invite Dr. Manigandan to do the honors. President of National Service Scheme and winner of Best Volunteer Award in Youth Red Cross, Vijay Kumar won the Best Award for volunteering at ISKCON Temple Service. He is also the winner of Best Student Award from Bharatiyar University in 2018 and head of Department Volunteers team in Yugam. We wish Vijay Kumar all the very best in all his future endeavors. Next in line, we have Nitish Kumar, President of Textile Technology. I invite Dr. Ramesh Kumar, Head Department of Textile Technology, to do the honors. Deterministic in things that he chooses to pursue, Nitish was also the treasurer of Road Safety Patrol Club for the past year and has contributed to the club events and activities. He is also the member of the Super 60 batch of 2019. He aims to become a textile entrepreneur and we wish him the very best for a very bright future. Moving forward, we have T. Harini, President of PG Programs, and may I invite Dr. Saravanan, Dean Academic Administrations, to do the honors. An active cricketer, during her undergraduation, she has formed a girls' cricket team in KCT and has won a number of matches and been placed fourth continuously in 2018 and 19 university games. Harini is an NCC cadet and has held corporal rank and attended 2 RDC camps. She is active and passionate and wills to contribute to the progress of the community. We wish you all the very best, Harini. Moving forward, we have Bharat, President Academics, Research Vertical. May I invite our respected Dean, Academic Administrations, Dr. Saravanan, to do the honors. An inquisitive thinker who aims at developing research at all levels, Bharat is currently the lead of Strategic Resource Management team at RAY and a member of the Mechanical Systems. Bharat is also a Forge graduate innovation engineer and has worked in the electric tractor project of Forge. Bharat is a professional who shows perfection at work and we wish him all the very best to achieve his ambition. Next in line we have Setupati, President Innovation Vertical, and may I invite Mr. Ravi Kandasamy, Director of Technology Services, to do the honors. Setupati has a list of accolades to his name. He has experience in various interns and projects which include industry design intern and development of autonomous vehicle at KCIRI, intern at Trinity Technologies, and has proposed a biomimicry design approach at Armor for Technologies. He is also a certified SolidWorks professional and his profile is filled with works of innovation and engineering. We wish you all the very best, Setu. And moving forward, we have Muhsinul Islam, President Academics Design Vertical. May I invite Mr. Vasant Raj, Head KCIRI, to do the honors. Captain of Team Shakti Racing, the captain of the team Shakti Racing, he has made a tie-up with international teams in India and has contributed for the team to place overall 8th in SAE Supra, where he is the lead vehicle dynamics. Muhshil has also published a journal paper on design and optimization of FS vehicle upright. He aims to become an IAS officer and serve the society. We wish you all the very best. Next in line, we have Raghu Vandanan, President Learning and Development. I invite Mr. Srinivasa Sastry, Chief HR Officer, to do the honors. May I invite our esteemed Principal, Dr. J. Srinivasan, to do the honors, please. Lead of Bioscience Systems at RAY, Raghuvandanan was also the Entrepreneurship Coordinator of the Department of Biotechnology. Raghu was the winner of Everyone is a Writer program organized by Molecular Cloud, GenScript runner-up in InnoKCT 2017, and the second runner-up of Ideathon 2K17 and Elocution. He is focused, ambitious and determined to become a scientist and aspires to bring development in learning and other aspects. We wish you all success, Raghuvandanan. And moving forward, we have Durai Isaac Jefferson, President Arts, and may I invite Dr. Vigilesh, Head Office of Student Affairs, to do the honors. Durai Isaac Jefferson has the capability to see and predict things from various perspectives. Being an active member of both SEDS KCT and Studio KCT, he has held various positions of excellence. His passion towards photography took to his height of being the president of Studio KCT, and he has won the first place in national level balloon satellite competition in 2018. May your venture get you closer to your dreams, and best wishes for your future journey. Coming up next is Sibi Karthik, President Entrepreneurship, and may I invite Dr. Lakshmi Meera, Program Director at Forge Innovation Accelerator, to adorn the badge. A multi-talented student, Sibi is a shareholder at Namma Cafe, President at Kumaraguru Hasya Club, and an artist at Kumaraguru Drama Troupe. Being a sports fanatic, he aspires to be an entrepreneur in the field of sports, contributing towards the upliftment of Indian sports in global level. We wish you all power and fulfillment towards your goals. Next in line, we have Minupriya, President Ethics. May I invite Sri Shankar Vanavrayar, Joint Correspondent, Kumaraguru Institutions, to adorn the badge. An enthusiast who strives for a successful and a soul-satisfied life, Minupriya aspires to reach the pinnacles of fashion industry. She is empathetic and pushes her limits to make the best use of opportunities available, and that is why she says she became the president of Able Club, captain of Zonal Wing KCT Women Table Tennis Team, and also part of Yugam 2020 Socio Constant. Wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Next in line, we have Atish Vikram, President Fitness. And may I invite Dr. Vigilesh, Head Office of Student Affairs, to adorn the badge. Atish Vikram is one among the top 10 men physique athlete in Coimbatore in 2018 and was also part of the public policy boot camp conducted by Vision India Foundation in New Delhi, a 20-day boot camp for the policy enthusiasts and aspiring young leaders. He aspires to become an officer in the Indian Armed Forces, and may all your rock-solid determination to excel give you all the very best in life. Coming up next is Lakshmi PL, President Literature Vertical, and may I invite Mr. Jeeva Kalyanasundaram, Administrative Officer, Kumaraguru College of Technology, to present the badge. A multifaceted student, Lakshmi is actively associated with drama troupe, Hasya, Scrabble and Cubate. She later discovered her interest in reading and writing, which made her come up with an innovative and purposeful opportunity to enhance the love for reading. She initiated the Books and Beyond Club. She is empathetic, hard worker who wants to be a learner till her last day. We wish you all the very best, Lakshmi. And next in line, we have Sriram SG, President, National Organizations. And may I invite Commodore Rajiv Chowdhury, Head Facilities, Management and Operations, to do the honors. Sriram has represented India for the Youth Exchange Program at Russia and has been a medal winner for the International Rally of Young Patriots. He has represented Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry and Andhra Pradesh Directorate as the best cadet for Air Wing Senior Division. May you have all the power and strength to make your dreams come true, Sriram. Next, I invite Monica Shri, President, Social Organizations. I invite Dr. Vigila Kennedy, Principal, Class, to do the honors. A versatile student who aspires to be an entrepreneur and create awareness on self-dependent survival. Monica is an active associate in DA of Aeronautical Engineering, Varnam, Rotaract Club of KCT, and many more. Her perseverance and passion towards her business and art has earned her various recognitions, and may the coming chapters in your life be more successful. Wish you all the very best. Next in line, we have Sanjay, President of Social Organizations. And may I invite our esteemed joint correspondent, Sri Shankar Vanavraya, to do the honors. Sanjay always wanted to be unique, jack of all trades, and he has held responsibilities in DA of MEA, Rotaract Club of KCT, Tamil Mandram, NSS, and an organizer of social campaign Yugam 2020. To add on, he is also the student coordinator in CARE Kumaraguru. He got the Best Volunteer Award for VBC, winner in boxing of Kicks 2019, and also a part of Super 60 tribe. Wishing you all the very best. Coming up next is Arjun P, President, Sportsmen. And may I invite our esteemed joint correspondent to do the honors. Being a self-motivated sports enthusiast, Arjun encourages others too to persuade their interest. He is a committed sports person and has made valuable contributions to the handball team of KCT. He aspires to be an industrialist with the motto, never doubt yourself, you are more capable than you think. We wish you a highly successful and a fantastic life ahead. Next we have Tarangini, President, Sports, Women category. And I invite Dr. Vasugi, Professor and Controller of Examinations, to do the honors. Tarangini is a national level hockey player representing Tamil Nadu in SGFI Nationals. A 1-minute script wouldn't suffice the list of her achievements. Some notable ones are, she got All India Best Goalkeeper Award in National Level Hockey Tournament from our Prime Minister Modi in the year 2013. To add on, she won the gold medal at SDAT, and her ambition is to get placed in a renowned organization. We wish you all the very best, Tarangini. In the words of Albert Einstein, the value of an education in liberal arts is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think something that cannot be learned in textbooks. The holistic education model of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science is built on the philosophy of liberal arts education that aims to hone the common understanding of the knowledge, skills, attitudes and values that students need in the 21st century. Today, we are proud to invest the first League of Leaders, the Student Leadership Council members from Kumaraguru Liberal Arts and Science. To start with, we have Hariram S., the President of Business Administration. May I invite Dr. Dayala Rajan, Head Department of Business Administration, to adorn the badge for Hariram. An inquisitive person with a strong desire for knowledge, he served as the Secretary of the Department of Management for the year 2019-20. He is a constant winner of quiz competitions. He has also bagged the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship Award for 2 consecutive years. Hariram cherishes the policy of living life one day at a time to its fullest and aims to pursue an MBA after his present degree. Wishing him the very best in his future endeavors. Next in line is Vishnu Dhyanesh, President of Commerce, who is an ardent quizzer and debater. May I invite Dr. Rupa, Head Department of Commerce, to do the honors. Dhyanesh was earlier the Secretary of Academics and part of Sprout, the peer learning platform of Kumaraguru institutions. Vishnu has initiated the student magazine Melange and has been part of the organizing co-committee of various events including Yugam and TAG. He is also the proud alumnus of Super 60 and part of the Vikasa Leadership Summit 2019. We wish him all the very best. Stepping forward now is Nishant Kumar, the President of Visual Communications, and he is also the Secretary of the department. May I invite Mr. Leo Gertrude, Assistant Professor, Visual Communications Department, to do the honors. He has won several intercollegiate short film awards and has worked as an assistant director in a Tamil feature film last year. Nishant has won Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship Award for 2 consecutive years and was a student class ambassador. He is active and equally interested in sports and has played for the Coimbatore district cricket team for 7 years. May all your dreams come true. Joining us virtually is Vikas Kumar Sahu, the President of Academics. A native of Rajasthan, he is held up in his hometown and he is not joining us for the ceremony today, but he is virtually connected with us. Vikas is the student ambassador of class, the captain of Entrepreneurship Action Lab Space at class, the secretary of school commerce, and Vikas Kumar has also won the Best Manager Award and initiated Kumaraguru Consulting and Auditing Forum at class. We wish him all the very best in his new role as the President of Academics. Next we have Tarun CJ, the President of Space, Sphere Forward Practical and Creative Exploration at class, and I invite Dr. Vigila Kennedy, Principal class, to do the honors. Tarun's roles and responsibilities include the President of Evolve and the Campus Ambassador of eCell IIT Madras. Tarun is a confident person who aims to become the brand analyst and strategist and has backed the Best Manager title for the years 2018-2019. We wish you all the very best, Tarun, to achieve your aspirations. Next, I invite Shrayanta Sia, the President of Ethics and Social Values. I invite Dr. Eli Larasi, Head School of Foundational Sciences, to do the honors. Shrayanta has represented class at IIM Indo for a B-plan presentation and has been part of Super 60 and CLED Kumaraguru. Shrayanta was the class student ambassador, tag leader and coordinator, member of Sprout, and has presented papers at national level conferences. She was also the coordinator of Ascent Career Development Program 2020, Ignite 2020 and K-Leap. Our best wishes, Shrayanta. Next up, we have Shruti Shri, the President of Performing and Fine Arts. And may I invite our respected joint correspondent, Sri Shankar Vanavarayar, to do the honors. Shruti Shri is the student coordinator for the certification program on stock marketing, and she has been a Zumba dance trainer for juniors and has did a paper presentation on crowdfunding. Shruti aspires to be a great dancer and an entrepreneur. Equal interest in arts and entrepreneurship, she is good at time management. We wish you all the very best. Next in line, we have Abhishek Shri, the President of Sportsmen, who is an enthusiastic athlete, and may I invite Mr. Muniyaswamy, Executive Officer, to do the honors. Abhishek Shri's laurels include Junior District Bronze Medalist in 400 meters relay, Silver Medal winner in both 200 and 400 meters relay in SIICA, Gold Medal winner in Column and participant in state level sporting competitions. Abhishek was one among the top 25 in Coimbatore Marathon and winner of state short film contest held at Bharatiyar University. He is determined to become an IPS officer and we wish him all the very best to achieve his aim. Moving forward, we have Reshma, the President of Sports Women, and may I invite Ms. Shanti, Vice President, class, to do the honors. Reshma has been the student coordinator for the drama club of class, student ambassador of class, and overall sports coordinator of Kicks, Yugam and Kalam. Reshma is also the secretary of sports club for the year 2019-2020. Reshma has presented 2 papers in international conferences and has received Best Paper Award. She aspires to become an accountant, and we wish her all the very best in her endeavors. Last but not the least, we have Kamalesh T, the President of Master of Social Works, who has backed the Best Volunteer Award of Class 2019. May I invite Dr. Kalpana, Head Department of Social Works, to do the honors. Kamalesh has published papers on awareness of she-box, and he aims to contribute his best works to the education sector of our country. We wish you all the very best, Kamalesh, and all your aspirations come true. Thank you, dignitaries, for honoring our League of Student Leaders. And may I now invite Sukrita, President, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to deliver the acceptance speech on behalf of KCT.
Vanakkam and good evening to everyone present here, and my virtual greetings to all the audience out there. It's indeed an huge honor for me to be a part of this Student Leadership Council of Kumaraguru Institutions. Before I start, I would like to extend my gratitude to all those who actually made this possible for every one of us, all the 40 of us here. Firstly, I would like to thank my parents, not just my parents. On behalf of all of us, I would like to thank all our parents for being really, really supportive, because without their support and guidance, this would have been nearly impossible. I would like to thank our joint correspondent, Sri Shankar Vanavrayar, for always inspiring us and entrusting us with this responsibility. I extend my thanks to the entire KCT management for providing us with umpteen number of opportunities every single time, which actually helped us to foster ourselves in various aspects. I thank our all department HODs, department faculties, and friends for always being a storehouse of energy, encouragement, and support whenever we were downtrodden. I extend my huge thanks to our seniors who actually held our hands, inspired, and guided us through various walks of a life in this entire journey in KCT. And last but not the least, a very special thanks to the previous year Leadership Council members for actually believing in us and setting a leading example, and for always motivating us. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. We, the Leadership Council, strongly believe in this, and we reckon that we have the ability to unlock the people's potential so that we, along with all of you, can work together for a better student community and a greater society. We are not just here with this title or the position that has been vested upon us. Instead, we are here as a representative of all the students out there, along with the responsibility and the capability to translate their vision into reality. We assure and believe that we have the duty and determination to move forward united with resolve to put people first and build on the successes that the previous council has built for us. A victorious leader is the one who takes interest in the victory of others. And a perfect example for this line would be none other than our founder chairman, Arutchelvar Dr. N. Mahalingam Ayya. His entire life is a justification of a great leading and empowering people. And we, the Leadership Council of this Kumaraguru institution, which was built under his vision, assure that we will come out as victorious leaders individually, and as a team, we will strive continuously to come out as a victorious council. With this note, I would like to conclude my speech. I once again thank everyone for making this possible, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Sukrita. May I now invite Tarun, President of Sphere of Practical and Creative Exploration Space of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, to share his thoughts.
Very good evening to everyone. It's my absolute pleasure representing the Class Leadership Council this evening. My heartily congratulations to all the leaders of today, of this evening. Class has always been a pioneer in instilling passion for lifelong learning and mold the young to impact the world. Class has exhibited exuberance and every day in the campus and also in the virtual classrooms in spite of all these unprecedented situations. I think this is where the actual liberal arts steps out and showcases what it actually means and delivers what student actually needs. It has allowed every individual to dive deeper, explore, learn, and also relearn the different nuances of humanities and the world through engaging individuals across domains under the incorporation of practical and reality pedagogy. Taking part in the journey of serving the Generation Z, it is an eminent opportunity that we have received to cultivate persistence, perseverance, and prosperity. I, representing the Leadership Council of Class, assure that this council will forever remain spontaneous on serving the student community with opportunity and initiatives and chances to bringing out the best of oneself and help them to explore oneself and also impact the society through contributing in an eminent way. As frontline warriors, we solemnly accept the recognition for the start and our contribution to the student community of Kumaraguru institutions and the society will remain constant. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarun. Next comes the oath of office. First, the Student Leadership Council members from KCT will be administered the oath, and this will be followed by the LC members from class. I invite Raghuvandanan KS, President L&D, to take the oath of office with his fellow council members from KCT, signaling the beginning of their year of leadership.
Good evening, respected dignitaries. Good evening, teachers, parents, students, and all those who are watching this program. I would now request the KCT students to keep your right hand over the chest and repeat the pledge after me. We, the Leadership Council, pledge to serve our institution with pride and loyalty. We acknowledge that leadership is not a path to privilege, but a responsibility to progress. Inspired by the founder's vision and aligning with the institution's aspiration, our involvement will aid KCT in development and enable students to attain their true potential. We as the Leadership Council will discuss, deliberate, and suggest policy reforms, and will stand by continuous advancements in academic excellence and holistic well-being. We will treat everyone with respect and dignity and establish a culture that is open, truthful, and committed to excellence. We will strive to ensure that every aspiration and mission of every KCT student is represented. We will have a work ethic that will result in institutional enhancement and own our commitments to our stakeholders without compromises. We are united by a common goal to impact the society, engineer a better nation, and strive for a better world. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Raghuvandanan. And may I now invite Reshma, President, Sports Women, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, to take the oath of office with her fellow council members from class.
A very good evening to one and all. Now I request the Student Leadership Council members to raise for the pledge. Kindly keep your right hand on the chest. We, the Leadership Council, pledge to serve our institution with pride and loyalty. We acknowledge that leadership is not a path to privilege, but a responsibility to progress. Inspired by the founder's vision and aligning with the institution's aspirations, our involvement will aid class in development and enable students to attain their true potential. We as the Leadership Council will discuss, deliberate, and suggest policy reforms and will stand by continuous advancement in academic excellence and holistic well-being. We will treat everyone with respect and dignity and establish a culture that is open, truthful, and committed to excellence. We will strive to ensure that every aspiration and mission of every class student is represented. We will have a work ethic that will result in institutional enhancement and own our commitments to our stakeholders without compromises. We are united by a common goal to impact the society, engineer a better nation, and strive for the better world. Thank you.
Thank you, Reshma. I now invite Dr. Vigilesh, Head, Office of Student Affairs, to deliver the concluding remarks.
Good evening, one and all. So, I am proposing the closing remarks. So, I would like to say that it's been the end of the selection process, and this is the day when we begin. It's 5th for KCT and 1st for class, but nevertheless, we have 125 leaders so far out of the LC who had inspired your fellow Kumaraguru Institute students. And we have the first batch of 10 Leadership Council members from the class. So I take this opportunity to welcome you all into the Leadership Council. This is the year of Kalam, as most of the speakers have mentioned. Kalam, as you know, has inspired the youth, right, to dream big, aspire big, to make India developed by 2020. But 2020 is just an imaginary milestone, right? So we have taken a lot of strides in order to become developed. And developed in the sense, one fine day, we cannot say that from today onwards we are developed, right? So we have a lot of steps in between, and India as a nation has contributed towards achieving each of them. Similarly, the Leadership Council in the last 5 years has been contributing in various spheres inside the campus to make the life of students better, to give an opportunity for the Leadership Council members where each of the problem that they face, they try to find solution. So it's an opportunity to develop themselves, to help their peers, to also come out with the problems and offer the solutions for them. So with that, the Leadership Council, I would like to, like what Kalam had entrusted, I would also like you to dream big for yourself, for your parents, for your colleagues, and in turn make Kumaraguru proud of your achievements. So with that, I would like to propose the vote of thanks. I take this opportunity to thank our founder chairman for sowing the seed where 37 batches have come in. So this year we have the 37th batch. And this is not the only institution that has been found by our founding chairman. So we are part of almost 40,000 student strength, right? So I like to thank our founding chairman for giving us the opportunity to do all these things. Secondly, I would like to thank our chairman and correspondent who are not here, but virtually they might be wishing us the best. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Vijila, Principal Class, Dr. J. Srinivasan, Principal KCT, Dr. Elarsi Madam, Head the School of Foundational Sciences, our Dean, Dr. Saravanan, and faculty, staff, and well-wishers. I take this opportunity to thank the Communication and Facilities team for creating a wonderful environment to make this possible. And last but not least, our beloved joint correspondent who has been inspiring all of us and who is constantly supporting us to ensure that all of us dream big. So thank you, sir. So with that, I wish you all the best. So we are all there to support you in your endeavors to make your aspirations come true and make KCT and Kumaraguru institutions proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vigilesh. May I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मनङ्गलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
The investiture ceremony signifies the reliance and confidence that Kumaraguru institutions consigns in the newly invested office bearers. Donning the mantle of accountability, they also have pledged to bestow their duties to the best of their abilities. We wish them all the very best and a fantastic future ahead. With this note, we draw the curtains of Kumaraguru investiture ceremony of the batch 2021. And thank you for joining us in person and on the virtual space. Have a great evening, everyone. May I now invite the guests, student leaders and parents to join us for dinner at Co, the Kumaraguru food court opposite to the northern entrance of the auditorium. I also request the LC members